Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today we are going to talk about the top 5 tours to do in Amsterdam. What are the 5-page tours, those that you have to buy a ticket to enter the attraction or pay for the tour? Somehow you will have to buy tickets for these attractions in advance so you can organize your trip knowing which are the best selling tours and most performed by tourists who go there, and of course tips on where to buy the cheapest tickets, how to save a lot, and everything you need to know, guys. So don't forget to give us that like, subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot, and buckle up. So let's go, guys. Here's the thing, Amsterdam has a lot to do. We already have a video here on our channel about what to do in Amsterdam, which talks about everything: tours, shopping, all the activities you can do there. But we made this really cool video that everybody always asks: what are the 5 best selling tours in Amsterdam? Which are those tours that you have to buy the tickets to get in, ticket for a boat ride, ticket for a museum? These are the ones that you need to plan ahead and buy the tickets, the tour, or whatever to do these tours to help your planning and your itinerary, guys. So let's go for our beautiful top 5. Amsterdam has a lot of free stuff. For example, Vondel Park, you can just walk around there. The streets of Amsterdam itself are beautiful. There are many nice walks you can do, but there are those attractions where you have to buy the ticket. Guys, whenever you buy in advance on the internet, it's cheaper, and the first tip to save money with the tours is always to buy in advance. You will save money, you will save time because you will not waste time standing in line, and nowadays there are some very good websites. There is one that we always buy from, that's the biggest ticket and tour website in Europe. We always buy there, and the cool thing is that as they are very big, we were able to list the 5 best selling tours, and then I will explain to you. I'll tell you the price, which ones we recommend and what we don't recommend. And the cool thing is that this website is already in several currencies, in several languages. It has some payment options. What's nice about this is that you can save on the taxes that you would pay with a credit card in another website or by paying there on the spot. It's a very big savings, so in the end it's much cheaper. So research first. I'll leave their website here below in the video description and in the first fixed comment. Take a look. This website is very good. Compare with others, you will see that you will save a lot and you will see all the details there on the website. So let's go, people. The first tour, the most sold of all, is the boat tour through the canals of Amsterdam, which are incredible. Those tours that cut through the entire city. It's cool that this tour lasts an hour. It's nice to do it on the first day because you already have an overview of the city. You can already locate yourself. It's a very nice tour to do, and the nice thing is that it's not expensive. Here the price is $15. It's not expensive because it's a nice 1-hour tour in which you will explore the city. And a cool thing too, the others that come after this tour here, they have the combos. It's one attraction plus the boat ride, another attraction plus the boat ride. It's almost free, so you can, if you want to do this boat ride, a tip is not to buy this one. And now we go to the second best selling tour here in Amsterdam, which is the Heineken experience plus the boat ride on the canals. This tour is $34, which is practically the price of the Heineken experience. What is the Heineken experience? It's a very cool Heineken factory there, which they open for you to visit, and it has several experiences. There is virtual reality. You can see the whole manufacturing and production. It's a sensational experience. It's one of the favorite places in Amsterdam, and then you take advantage and do this tour together with the boat tour. So it's a very nice tour to do, and at the end you can of course taste several Heineken beers. There are several types, they sell them, there is a shop for those who like beer, and even for those who don't, it's worth it because it's a very nice and also a very different tour. The third best selling tour is the tourist bus called Hop On, Hop In, many places around the world. Here on the site it's called Amsterdam Tourist Bus. It's very nice because it costs only $24 and it lasts all day. There are several buses that have a circulation line that goes through the main tourist attractions of the city and then you buy it. This $24 ticket is valid for the whole day. So for example, you are there in Vondel Park, there will be a station nearby that runs every 30 to 30 minutes and then another one runs every 30 minutes or so. Then you get on it. It's a tour bus that you listen to an audio guide or the driver himself speaks with a microphone and you see the city. It's panoramic. So they say, look, here is this attraction, here is this other attraction. You already have a very nice guided tour and it stops in several strategic attractions close to the other main tourist attractions. Then you get off, stay there, stay half an hour, 1 hour, take pictures, visit the museums, and then you come back, catch the next bus and go around the city. It's very nice to see a lot of things in one day. If you have a few days in the city, this tour is very good and it's available in almost all tourist cities in Europe, so it's worth doing it. The price is not expensive because the transportation is already included. What you would spend to take an Uber or taxi or a bus, some transportation there is already included. So it's a tour that we always use and we always recommend that a lot. Oh, and guys, quickly, any questions you may have, send us your questions and we'll try to help you. Even easier, add me on Instagram at @SpyLorenzi, send a direct message with your question. It's taking a few days to answer, but I'm trying to answer everything. I really like to help. You can send it to me and take the chance to follow us there because we are always traveling around the world, showing our travel tips in a very nice way, and then routine with our little ones, which are really cool. And so follow us on our new channel called Familia Lorenzi. It's a blog that we are doing every day here in Orlando. We are living in Orlando in the United States. We show trips to Disney parks, traveling around here, our routine at home, food, shopping, different things. It's really cool. Whoever can subscribe, give us that hand and you will like it. And the fourth best-selling tour, I've included two here because they are practically tied up. I'll even give you an extra one here for the fifth tour. This tour I'm going to leave two together, which are two museums, which are the two most important museums in Amsterdam. They are the Rijks Museum, which is very hard to pronounce. This is the main one. It is here in the museum square. It's the most imposing one, and also the Van Gogh Museum. These two are the most popular and you have to buy the ticket in advance. The first time we went to Amsterdam, we didn't go to the Van Gogh Museum because we went to the ticket office to buy the ticket on the spot and they didn't have one for the day nor for the next 4 days, which were the days we were going to stay in town. So we ended up not knowing it. So the tip is buy in advance because they sell out fast, especially the Van Gogh one. But they are two incredible museums. They are both there in the museum square. It's a place that you spend the whole afternoon. I advise you to buy both, spend an afternoon there getting to know both, reserve 1 day only for that. There are some incredible works there. People, the Van Gogh one is sensational. It shows all the history, his works. Both are very good. I don't really have a preference. I found them both very disputed in terms of must see. If you can, go to both. If you can't, take a look at the pictures, Google them, choose one of the two, but be sure to visit at least one of them because it's beautiful. We talk a lot about advanced booking that really saves you a lot, not only on tickets but also on car rental, travel insurance, the lodging. You save a lot, so whatever you can do as far in advance as possible, do it. I'll even leave here below in the description of the video and the first comment along with the link of this site of tours. I'll also leave the travel insurance comparator. Guys, travel insurance is mandatory for those who go to Europe. Be sure to take one. It's a comparator that compares all insurance companies and finds unbeatable prices. We have been doing it there for years. It's the cheapest place of all to get your insurance. Use it because it's very good. They're cheap. We use the internet there, the one we liked the most and the one that has the best signal of all. They send it to you by email. It's an electronic chip that you can install quickly with a QR code. Also the map of the best part of Amsterdam, the hotels that we have stayed there and that are good. Guys, I'm going to leave everything organized, the website for you to buy train tickets, everything to plan your trip and the best way possible. And remember to plan ahead. The sooner you do it, the cheaper you will pay. So use here the video with the description, watch it, build your trip, which are the links that we use to plan ours, and then we discover over the time are the best, the cheapest, and the most reliable. And the top 5, which I think is really cool, I think it's the most different tour that you should include in your itinerary, which is the tour to the windmills of Zandschans. I think it's Zandschans, it's a village close to Amsterdam. The whole tour lasts 4.5 hours, more or less, people. It's very nice. It's a guided bus that takes you to see the plantations, the flowers. You get there and it's a village with many mills. There are many artisanal things. You can taste the Dutch cheese, which is delicious. There they show you how the wooden clocks are produced, which are very historical and cultural in Amsterdam. The panoramic view of these mills in Zandschans is a beautiful thing. We took some pictures that were the most beautiful of the trip there, so try to do this tour because it's very nice and it's cheap for the whole experience. It costs $20, so it's worth including because it's a beautiful place, very nice. For sure, it's for the family, for children, for adults. It's a tour that generally pleases everybody, so it's a tour that we totally recommend you to do. And these are the 5 best sellers, but go to the site because there are many rides, many things. I'll briefly mention the others here and which ones I think are cool or not. There is also a tour to Bruges, which is very close. It's a beautiful city. If you have more days, it's worth including it. If you only have a few days, I don't think it's necessary. There is a bicycle tour of Amsterdam for those who like bicycles. There is a candle night cruise at night. It's very nice too. The entrance tickets to the Rijks Museum, which is a very different museum from the others. It has several contemporary artists, but I think the other 2 that I mentioned in the video are the main ones. If you have more time, it's worth including them. There is the tour to Brussels, which is an incredible city. If you have an extra day, it's worth it. The Madame Tussauds ticket, which is the wax museum with dolls. It has several personalities. The one in Amsterdam is very famous and very cool. There is the ice bar, which is a very nice ice bar called Ice Bar Extra Cold. It's a little bar that you go there, you have the experience, you have a drink in a glass of ice. It's also very nice to visit, and there are some others that I think are not so nice, but take a look, do some research. And a tip, guys, this ticket site has the cheapest transfers that we found in everything we've researched to go to the airport, to the hotel. This in every city in Europe. When you enter it, you enter Amsterdam or type in whatever city you want and you will see that there are transfers every time. It has a different name, they keep changing it, but it's the transfer from the airport to the hotel, so it's cheaper than a cab or an Uber and it's safer. You get there and there's already a person with a little sign waiting for you. It's very nice. You save on transportation and you go with someone who already knows your destination. It's a reliable company. You don't have any trouble there. We buy a lot of transfers with them too because it's very worthwhile. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot. And don't forget to watch the video on how to save a lot on your trip to Amsterdam. I'll leave it up here. It's a compilation to put together your whole trip, saving as much as possible on everything, and below the playlist that has all the other videos from Amsterdam for you to watch. Thank you very much, guys, and have a nice